Hello everyone and welcome to Tamam's Cooking. Today I'm going to be sharing this delicious baked fish recipe with you guys. And I'm starting out with 5 pieces of salmon, and also I have some spices here, which are 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of the boulon tomato powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of white pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of citric acid. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to my fish. And we're going to add the juice of 3 lemons. And before I squeeze the lemons, I just want to show you guys the type of tomato bouillon that I'm using. I got this at Walmart, and I do love this brand. So now I'm going to squeeze the lemons onto the fish. And that's done. Now I'm going to set this on the side for a second. And into my mini food processor, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to peel those garlics, but I have 6 garlic cloves. Those are also going in. Oh, okay. And I'm going to go ahead and cover this and give it a quick pulse. And as you can see, the garlic mixed in with the butter. And here I have my parsley. As you can see, I trimmed off the bottom. These are nice and washed, and they are also going in. And we're also going to give that a quick pulse. And I'm also going to be adding in a medium-sized, this is actually closer to small, a red pepper and a green pepper. As you can see here, all I did was remove the seeds. Well, there's a little bit here left. Remove the seeds, washed them, and took off the top. And now they're going into my food processor. And I'm using 1 whole thing of grape tomatoes. You can use regular tomatoes, but this is 1 pint. You could switch it for regular tomatoes. This is what I have, and that is what I will use. I'm going to add that into my mix. These already have been washed, so they're going right in. And I just want to show you guys that I still have tomatoes left here. Of course, they all couldn't fit into my food processor because this is small. But I'm going to go ahead and add that in with the fish. And I'm going to add the rest of the tomatoes back into the food processor. And along with the tomatoes, these are 3 tablespoons of water, along with 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. We're going to give that a pulse. And that is it, my friends. This will also go in with the mixture. Now with my hand, I'm just going to make sure all this gets mixed in together. Now for stronger flavoring, you could let this sit overnight with the fish. What I've even done previously is I made this mixture with the spices and I froze it, and on the day I wanted to cook it, I just took it out the freezer, and that does really well. So I'm going to let this sit for about 1 hour, and then it's going in my oven. And now we're going to leg them into our cooking tray. And we're gonna pile the rest on top. And as you can see here, I decided to switch trays because that one was just way too big. So we're gonna go ahead and set this in the oven. And I've got my oven preheated at 400 degrees. This is going right in. And next to my fish, I'm also baking some potatoes. So I've already washed this potato. I'm just gonna put that into aluminum foil. And those are going into my oven, like just sitting on the racks. Alright, you guys, here it is at the oven. Now this cooked at 400 degrees for about 45 minutes, and then I put it in the bottom to broil for about 2 to 3 minutes. And my husband added an extra touch here. He loves hot pepper, so we added that in there. And here it is out the oven, ready to be served. And if you guys remember, we also baked some potatoes. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that out the foil. And you can tell it's done cooking when you poke it with a fork and it's nice and soft. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that in half. And that's where I poked it with a fork. And I'm just gonna add some butter. Along with a sprinkle of salt. And a sprinkle of black pepper. And I'm just gonna close this for a few minutes and let the oil or the butter melt. And I'm gonna go ahead and remove one of the fishes here. And it looks beautiful. It really just falls apart. And I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you like more videos, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And thank you for watching.